ladies and gents, Romie Reviews here. Please like, comment, subscribe. This is my review for The Real Housewives of Atlanta Season 11. I almost said 7. Season 11, Episode 8, Final Destin-ation. The episode starts off with the ladies calling their spouses, but Portia calls her sister, Lauren, because she has a game plan. She said that because of her diet, she's not drinking. But she knows how these ladies are, and she knows how she used to be the turn-up queen in the past, so that's not going to last for too long. She wants to convince them that she isn't pregnant because they're suspicious. They're all mothers. They're going to figure it out. And she goes downstairs to the kitchen, I guess while everyone was still upstairs, and she gets apple juice and Diet Coke, and she mixes it together. While she's doing this mixing process to make sure it looks like Hennessy, when I tell you she's eating the biggest pickle while also, like the gas station pickles, all while doing this, just trying to get the consistency. And then, of course, when you drink Hennessy, you have to do like... So she has to do this just right. So now she has the flask created. We go from her to Marlo. Marlo decided, knock, goes to Shamari's room, and she wants to help style her. Shamari is very irritated, but she's trying to be very nice. She's trying to be very nice, cool, calm, copacetic, and that's why she's telling Marlo, okay, Marlo, because originally she was like, no, I'm fine. I am fine with my style. I am happy. All is good. All is well. But Marlo does not let up. So that's what causes Shamari to say, you know what? Fine, Marlo. Fine. Like, what would you have me do? What would you have me wear? Let's just go and try it out. Of course, Marlo's happy about it, so they're actually not going to use any of Shamari's clothes. They're going to use something from Marlo's closet. Now, when Shamari comes downstairs, like I said, she's wearing one of Marlo's attire, something from her wardrobe, and they're like, oh, you look nice. And she was like, yeah, Marlo and I were talking, and I figured I'd want to do something different for breakfast, so she let me borrow this. And I'm like, yeah, you look good. You look good. I mean, it's fine. Where did you want to wear? But you look good in that. This group. And apparently last night there was some twerking commencing, or the attempt of twerking, because that was, I don't know what that was, especially what Cynthia was doing. She was basically on all fours, but like standing on all fours and kind of trying to throw it back or something. I don't know. But that's not the important thing. The important thing is Portia and Nene are announcing that they are doing a B stole my look. B stole my talents. The variation of B stole my look. So B stole my talents. And B stole my talents is essentially everyone's going to go, and Candy and Shamari are going to have a sing off. We'll have Eva and Cynthia do a model off. And we'll have Marlo and Tanya have a fashion off. And I said, you know what? This is going to be fun. This is actually going to be fun because it's incorporating the subtle shadiness that's been going on with the entire group. So now Portia and Nene keep going around and checking in on everyone. Like, what's going on? What's this? Oh, you're going to wear that? Oh, you're going to do that? Okay, cool. And we see... Shamari goes and calls up her vocal coach, like, hey, I need some practice. I guess what's weird? She had the camera in her room, so I'm not sure why they didn't, we didn't hear her sing, but we did hear her warm up. We did hear warm-ups, we know how Candy is. Candy with the low register and all of that, it's okay, it's all right. Candy's bread and butter is the high notes. Now, I can't do any high... Well, that's not true. My voice is not prepared to do any high notes right now. Trust me, I've tried, and it just sounds... It just hurts. It's not how it sounds. It hurts. So I'm not doing that today. But I can't wait until we get to the singing portion, because that's when we're going to have a lot of fun. They were given 15 minutes to get it together. So now it's time for the actual event. And at first, we have Marlo. She's coming. She's wearing like this swimsuit slash hoodie get up. And I said, okay, Marlo, okay. And he got the shoes and got whatever. Glasses, cool. Now we have Tanya. Tanya comes out in the jumpsuit, in a white jumpsuit. Of course, it looked nice. It looked really nice. It looked great on her. But we were all looking like, oh, that's it? That's it? This is supposed to be a fashion novel? But where's the other fashions? There's supposed to be layers to this. And then she says, but when you're going to the beach, I said, oh, no, she's not going to do it, is she? She's not going to do it. She goes, got the bathing suit underneath, has because here's where she messed up, because she had the Dior visor, she had the shoes, she did the dang thing, and they were like, okay, this is a show. Now this is what we came here. This is what we expect from someone trying to come into the group. She made the subtle mistake of saying, we have a high and we have a low. She was talking about everything else she was wearing being the high, and then you pair it with cute sunglasses that's like $100 and something at Tagged. Now, if you're not sure what Tagged is, or you forgot, that's Nene's clothing brand, her store. It's from her store. So Nene was looking at her like, this mother sucker. Pretend to smile, pretend to be okay with it, Nene was pissed. But she had to keep it going, because remember, Nene and Portia were also being judged. So Nene had to keep it very, very, very cute. Very cute. But yeah, Tanya was on the roll, because then she even had a bottom cover up. She did good. And they did a voting ceremony. Oh, well, let's run through who's next. Now we have Eva versus Cynthia. And Eva, obviously, first off, they both look great. Now, I don't know what happened I think Eva thought, okay, let me be young and fun. She didn't realize that she needs to be a little bit more than that, because she got in there and she kind of pranced around and she kind of struck a pose. And like I said, it was very fun and very cute. But this is a competition, and in the competition, the people who are judging you and determine if you win or lose, you need to make sure that you cater to them. She did not cater to them. Cynthia got herself a nice, nasty little black dress with slits, and she actually did her walk, and she had the glasses, and she posed, and then she took off the glasses, did another pose, and they're like, no, that's what we expect. That's what we're talking about. See, that's what happens when you experience. Because I remember Cynthia said in the confessional, you know what, I got this. While Eva was still being burped, I was on runways. I said, I didn't hear a lie. Anyway, now we get to what I consider the main event. Candy versus Portia. No, Candy versus Shamari. Oh gosh. Shamari starts off with his eyes on the sparrow. Let me warm up. We're going to have to do this with the low register today, because I'm still congested. This is irritating. Oh well. Let's change up the key now. Pardon the congestion in my voice, the muffledness, the ratchetness. Let's take it up a little bit higher. I sing because I'm happy. I sing because I'm free. no. Ooh, that was rough. But it's not going to get any better than that today. You watches me. Okay. Oh, Lord, I'm a mess. All right. So that was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed that. And that was on the Sunday, too. Well, originally. And then we get to Candy. Lord, oh. Who would have knew that a blow to my chest would come directly from you? You cover. Look, that's what I heard. Did you see how Marlo went and covered her ears? She plugged those things up like, not today. You're not blowing out my eardrums, not today. But the winner of that was Shamari. And I'm glad that they were being honest. The winner was Cynthia, and the winner was Tanya. And again, I'm glad that they were being honest. Now, since they can't do regular festivities, there was a lot of home-based stuff that Nene had them doing. Nene went and had a massage come in for people like her, Tanya, Portia, and probably Marlo, knowing her. No, her, Marlo, Tanya, and Cynthia. Yeah. And then she had Candy, Eva, and Shamari go and do this, do Pilates, but like suspended in the air Pilates. And so while they were there, Portia wasn't at either locations. We see that Nene, Cynthia, the rest of the ladies were talking about Portia. Not bad, but saying, notice that when we were at the gas station, she went and got a pickle. And she hasn't been drinking, so oh my gosh, is she pregnant? We don't know. Shamari is talking to Candy, and she feels a certain way because she realizes, is it just me, or was Marlo coming at me? Yeah, Marlo was, but she was actually being pretty blunt. Marlo does this to everyone. Doesn't mean that it's okay, but this is what she does. So then Nene decided, look, her and Portia are close. If Portia's going to tell the truth to anyone in this group, it's going to be her. So that's when Nene goes to Portia, says, hey, how you feeling? Is everything okay? What's up, Portia? She said, notice you're not drinking. You felt a little run down? Because remember, Portia was very honest about her fertility issues and just wanting to have a family, wanting to have a baby. At one point, even if she didn't have the family unit. And so then Portia said, look, I don't know for sure, but Portia knows, but she's trying to drag this along. I don't know for sure, but I think so. And of course, Nene was excited, but she's like, and I'm happy for their friendship and their relationship, because they really love each other, they have love for each other. So that's why when they were on the outs, it was, that was easy to watch. But now there's the game plan, because Portia shows Nene, look, I made this fake it's a real Hennessy bottle, but I made fake Hennessy in it because at tonight's dinner, I'm going to go and drink and convince the ladies that I'm not pregnant. And Nene said, good idea. And they were just hugging, and I was happy for them. So now everyone's getting ready. They're going to the dinner table, and they're just saying how it's great how they got through a trip without any drama. I said, well, you still have dinner with drinks. We know how this group is with dinner and drinks. We know. So remember to like this video, leave a comment, and subscribe and come back. This is when Portia, it's her time to shine. She takes that bottle, she takes it out of her purse. Everyone's looking at her like, what the, is she really doing this here? She said, yes, all that light stuff is cute, but she needs brown. She wants brown. So she takes it out, pours it in her flute, and does the toast. So then everything is still okay. Everything is still okay until now the ladies are talking about how, they saw you with the pickle, you weren't feeling well, you weren't drinking, they thought you were pregnant. Cool, we're done with that. Now we switch over to the mess, because we couldn't get through a trip without some mess. The producer said, this is too nice. No, where's the mess? So that's when it starts. Shamari talks, they were saying, oh yeah, what a nice purse. And Shamari's like, yeah, I went to Tanya's room because she's deemed the fashion queen in the group, so I wanted to go and get some help from her. Now remember, Marlo was offering the help on a platter, but the way how she was doing it made you feel like, no. So Marlo felt a certain way. Then this is when the nitpicking started, because it became a thing of, well, you went to her and you're trying to go and give her this arbitrary title. She just came in the group just like you. And how is it that I try to help you and yet you feel a certain way? And now Shamari seemed a little lit already. She seemed a little nice already. So I'm sure that played a huge part in all of this, because you have her talking about how, she didn't really appreciate Marlo coming into her room and wanting to dress her. And so then she was like, I'm okay, I'm fine. And Marlo said, yeah, that's cute and all, but yeah, you could have went to anyone else to have you dressed and looked better than how you normally do. I said, what? Oh, those are fighting words. Those are fighting words. In a catty way. Not physical. In a catty way. So then let the catty commence, because Shamari said, oh, whatever, B. Whatever, itch. I said, uh-oh, here we go. Here we go. Bravo, you're getting your money's worth. Here we go. And that's when it starts. That's when it commences. Because now it's not just friendly, petty shadiness. It's, you want to call people bees? Okay. You know what? Your fashions are terrible. Basic. Oh, you know what? And Shamari said, I'm sorry. I shouldn't have said that. It was crossing the line. I was like, yeah, you know what? Whatever, B. I got you, B. Your mama's a B. This is what Marlo was saying to Shamari. So then Shamari's like, oh, shut up, B. B. Just going back and forth. I said, no, Lord, we're not doing this today. I actually don't want to see this today. And then it just goes downhill from there, because now we have, because Shamari was saying that, well, Tanya won the crown in this group as far as the fashions. And Marlo said, well, it's not even like you can sing. And everyone just looked like, now come on. Now, Marlo, we can't back you up there. She can sing. Stop it. And then it just goes worse, because then it goes the whole thing of, I sold over 5 million records. Marlo said, that's not my lane. You can Google me back to the 19s, as in 1990s, whatever, before the new millennia. And and Marlo's like, yeah, whatever, but what about now? Because Shamari said she was A-lister before Marlo was anything. And it was just like, oh, Lord, here we go. Oh, and I don't care. That was the problem. I don't care. Because we were actually having a nice moment. I'm like, I'm not mentally prepared for this. I'm not. And no one else was either. Everyone's looking over like, what the heck is all this? These because it just got pettier and pettier. And then Shamari called Marlo new money. She should have said, where your money come from? That's what she should have said. Because Marlo said, she's been that girl in the hood. I said, that's nothing to... Okay. All right. All right. All right. All right. All right. All right. Enough's enough. Oh, going invest in braces. Oh, you're the one with the new teeth. That's what we had to say. Stop. Stop. Nene was just like, stop. If someone wants to dress how they want to dress, let them dress that way. We're too grown for all this. So then it was weird because I'm thinking, Tanya, this isn't the time to. Okay. So she goes, says, I came to the group and I know I came in with this. I came in with this certain perception of labels, 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 bags, bags, bags. And I just want to make sure people know that it's just the label itself isn't important. It has to look good. It has to And we're saying, yes, we know. I'm glad you do. But things got weird because I said, Nene's irritated. This is supposed to be her dinner, supposed to be her trip. And the ladies are just running amok and she's irked. So she's already irritated, especially since you made that comment about the glasses and she's pissed. Instead of saying she's saying, I thought it was a little shady you said about the glasses, she should have that's what she should have done. Instead she let it fester. And so now she's going at Tanya unnecessarily. Because now Nene's trying to go and make it seem like, well, that she's shallow and that's all she cares about is the money and the labels, even though that's how you presented her to us and it was all good and cute when you felt like she was a good cosign, but now you're trying to go after her and everyone's looking at you like, what? Nene was going on and on about how she has her closet is better and she has everything that Tanya has, and everyone's just looking at her like, that's not why you're doing this to her. And frankly, it's unnecessary. It's petty. And it's supposed to be above this because this is minor. Get over it. Come on now. Come on. So that's how we ended the trip. Can you believe that? We almost was able to get through a trip without this foolishness. But it wouldn't be a Real Housewives of Atlanta trip without some pettiness. But it does end on a better note because Portia kind of brought it back together because Portia and Shamar was talking about how Dennis wearing that green suit. All he needed was the hat and the shillelagh to be a leprechaun. So I'm glad they brought it back. And then they went to Ronnie. Well, at least Dennis has eyebrows. So now it's done. Please like, comment, subscribe. I wonder if that was the turning point for Tanya, because there's always a moment where they decide, okay, who's going to get a peach, who isn't. And I feel like if Tanya handled that a little bit differently and told Nene, hey, like, what's the real issue? Maybe they would have said, oh, we have something here show-wise. But I think she's just too grown for the foolishness on the show. So that's it. Please like, comment, subscribe. That's it.